Hi everyone, this is Sandra from ForYourChi.com. This is your weekly YouTube reading for Monday, July 3rd through Sunday, July 9th, 2017. Thank you so much for your feedback and your comments on my last video. I heard from so many of you on Facebook and through text and email saying that I was spot on with the readings. And so let's continue and see if this just keeps being spot on. And I also received the message from two of you that you have a hard time hearing me, so I'm going to look for a microphone that will be compatible with the setup. So thank you so much for your feedback. I appreciate you. And we're going to look at, we're going to continue with the stories. And because I received another message that I needed to share with you, we're going to continue our ghost theme. So I'm going to tell a story about when I was in my early 20s and I lived in Michigan. During two occasions, was sitting on a couch, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw a shadow of a woman figure go from the bedroom to the hallway into my utility room. And I thought that was kind of strange because I had lived there for a little while and I never saw that before. So at that time I was talking to my ex about it, and he agreed that he saw the same thing, and so did several of our friends that were over for visits during various times. And I was discussing the situation with a psychic friend of mine, and she said to me, "Where do you keep your Ouija board?" And I thought, well, that's interesting because we do have an Ouija board in the utility room. And she didn't know that we had an Ouija board in the utility room. That was a message. So the reason that was happening is because earthbound spirits or ghosts are actually drawn to Ouija boards because they're trying to communicate with individuals who are here. So if you have an Ouija board, I would suggest that you get rid of it in some form because you're actually inviting the spiritual riffraff, which can cause problems. So if you have one, I would strongly advise get rid of it. It's just not worth it. You don't need all that extra drama. You probably already have enough of your own that you really don't need it from earthbound spirits. And let me just clarify something. This is not, your dead grandmother that's trying to communicate with you. These are actually ghost earthbound spirits who have not crossed over, who have not gone to the light, who have not gone to the other side. And typically this would not be somebody's grandmother. It would be someone who passed away probably a long time ago under some sort of duress, in quick unfortunate circumstances, and who are confused and are trying to find help most oftentimes to get to the other side. That doesn't mean that you can't help them. You certainly may if you know what you're doing, but you don't want to bring that or invite that into your house. It's not a good idea, or on your property. So let's get to the readings. I'm really curious to see what this week is going to be like after last week's intense week. Okay, so the card for Monday, Tuesday is Stand Your Ground. So this means stand up for yourself, stick up for your beliefs, don't let people walk all over you, don't acquiesce. You are correct and you are right in your own thoughts and how you feel. You need to put your foot down. All right, so don't be agreeable Monday and Tuesday of this week. Okay, Wednesday, Thursday. Whoops, we're upside down here. Movements, choices, and decisions. So we've had this card in previous weeks, and this card simply means that you need to research all of your options before you actually make a decision. So last week for the weekend, the card was, it's finally time for you to decide to make a change. And now it's research regarding what that change really means and what it is. So this means that you have more than one option and that you need to thoroughly research each option before you select your final choice. And if you need help with that, you can always email me and I'll look at it for you, okay? That's what I'm here for. And then the card for the weekend is the Universe. I love this card. This card is the World in Traditional Tarot. It means that you need to open your arms and give gratitude for all of the goodies that the universe has to deliver. So this is the end result of the manifestation card. You're actually getting your wishes, and you need to continue to work on being in reception mode to receive the answers to your prayers, to receive the answers to your wishes. So overall, with the exception of a little slight bump in the road at the beginning of the week, as long as you stand your ground, you're going to get what you want in the end. And it's a much better week, energetically speaking, than it was last week. So there's the good news there. If you would like a personal reading, please send me an email at foryourchi@gmail.com. It's FORYOURCHI@gmail.com. Thank you so much. Have a great week.